Okay. My dreams are now reality. Each and every time you are here with me. Listen, I know you're wondering, like, Alicia, what you doing singing that song? Guess what? It's Tips for Tuesday, Tuesday Night Live, and Tips for Tuesday, and Tuesday Night Live starts now. Five, four, three, two, one. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on and joining us tonight. And we are here for another lovely Tuesday. And I am your host, Elisha, head photographer of Custom Creation Photography. And we are very excited for you to be here. And we are excited to announce, listen, that our Snap and Go guide is now live and available. And I know if you haven't been watching us, if you haven't been following us, you're like, what is Snap and Go? It is our travel content guide. Listen, a few months back, we were just giving tips on when we're traveling about in the lands in the US, that is. Traveling about in and around the USA. And so it comes from my personal experience, okay? I'm a person that loves great pictures. I like great content. I like meeting people and different things like that. So when I am traveling and doing my traveling around city to city, I actually I actually book a photographer, I book content creators, and I try and get some great photography of the different cities that I'm visiting. Because I like to have me some great pictures outside of my cell phone pictures and selfie pictures and me trying to just do all the things. Okay. So that is where I had a whole I was giving tips on Tuesday and I gave a whole thing on how I book photographers, what I do, the different steps. So I took that information and I put it into a guide. Okay. So I didn't know that's what was going to happen, but it became a vision to me. I was like, oh, what I could do is just take the information I've shared here on Tips for Tuesday and I can put it in a guide. So now listen, my dreams, my vision is now a reality. And that reality is our Snap and Go guide. Okay. This is our Snap and Go guide. It is actually a digital guide, it is in our digital shop. We are happy to announce that it is live. It went live and available for purchase on our website on August the 1st. I'm very happy. I'm very excited to bring this type of information to you. I'm glad to always share. So that's why Tips for Tuesday exists in the first place. So to actually bring my dreams to reality, because I didn't even know, but I do know that I'm going to be building more, giving more information and putting it in a digital form. So this is the first of many. I'm excited to bring it to you. And listen, if you want to support your girl, grab a copy of our Snap and Go guide. It is the ultimate guide to creating content from city to city. I give you all the steps. I give you all the steps that I do. And I love it. And in doing this, I've actually met a lot of great people doing it. And I'm very thankful and I am happy. I am happy to be presenting one of many guides that is coming to you. So listen, y'all stay tuned because there's more to come. However, this show tonight is all about it's about Snap and Go and letting you know that we put that out. It is now live on our website. And now I would like to give the tips for Tuesday, that is. And basically, our message tonight is from vision to reality. Okay. And how to bring your ideas to life. How to bring your ideas to life. I know we all have a lot of ideas. I have plenty of ideas. I have notebooks full of ideas. Um, and I could be kind of, I want to say, either procrastinating on the idea or kind of slow to move on the idea or just not getting to the idea or don't make time for doing different things like that. So I wanted to share the fact that this was one idea that I had, and I have been able to put it together, and it's finally here. So, me to have something tangible, you know what I'm saying? I got plenty of ideas, okay? But that don't mean that they're coming and I'm tangibly touching them or anything like that. So, here are four tips, four tips or three tips, excuse me, for basically bringing your ideas to life. Okay. So, tip number one is going to be write the vision. Okay. Write the vision. So, when that idea hits, okay, write that stuff down. Write that stuff down because an idea will escape you immediately. I'm telling you, I know for a fact because I be having plenty of ideas. If I don't take my phone, get a voice note, write it down, something, it will escape me and I'll forget. So it doesn't matter how you get it down. I don't care if it's a napkin on side of your bed, in your whatever. Write that idea down. Otherwise, you don't want it to escape you. Okay. All right. Step number two or tip number two. Okay. Take small actions and steps. Take small actions and steps. So once you have the idea, you want to start gathering the information you need or the resources that you need in order to bring that thing, like what's it going to take to bring it to reality. Okay, so for me with the snap and go guide, once the idea hit me that, oh, I can make this into some digital content, what I did was I start putting some things together. I actually, because I make notes for Tips for Tuesday, so I actually start gathering up all of the notes that I had, that I did for city to city traveling, and I took the videos that I have here on YouTube and I kind of just start putting that information together in a guide. And once I start doing that, then I start kind of formatting using AI and stuff like that to format my ideas, to put them together. This is how I want it to go. And I kind of had to go back and forth, keep doing it and going over. So that was kind of one of the longest parts of it, was me going kind of back and forth, right? With those small actions. But I was making the actions, okay? I was making the actions. And then once I got to a final, okay, this is me. This is what I want it to sound like, and this is my intention. My intentions, okay, I'm going too far, but my intentions actually for the guide is for everyday people. Everyday people, whether it's a family, you're on a girls' trip, you're just a solo traveler, and different things like that. These are tips for you. This is not for well, it can be for content creators if you want to use the guide and stuff like that. But the guide was created with the solo travel, just the regular smuggler person in mind. Okay. So anyway, take those small steps that you have, um, and start seeing what actions you need to make. Okay. So whether, like I said, I was putting all my notes together. I was putting my notes together and I was using AI to kind of flesh out all my notes and everything like that. Tip number three is execute and bring it to life. So basically, don't let it sit too long. Don't let it sit too long because sometimes stuff will sit too long and you'll never get to it. You'll never get to it. So don't let it sit too long. Go ahead and put that stuff in progress. See what's next needs to happen. How can you package it? How can you publish it? And how can you share it? So for me, once I had it laid out, I knew how I wanted it. I even kind of somewhat designed it a little bit, but I found me a designer to kind of lay it out so it looks nice, smooth, and tidy. Like it, and he, look very aesthetically pleasing, and just an easy to read guide, and just very easy to, just stroll through and different things like that. So, and then I was able to say, okay, I got it. And then I'm able to pull it together, kind of let people know, hey, this is what's happening, and then go and let it go to publish. Okay. So that was my step. So whatever your step has to be for you to execute it and get that item or what that is in a tangible form or to market or whatever that is. So that's one thing you want to do. So again, it feels good, like I said, I'm celebrating the fact that I have something tangible. And this is, I just happen to print this out. The guide is actually digital. I don't have my iPad over here with me, but you can, it's on the iPad and everything like that. And for me, I'm very, very happy to be able to bring this to market, present it, and actually talk to you about something I had, because once again, I brought something that was a vision, something that was a dream, and I brought it to reality. And you can do that in every aspect of your life. So if you have the vision for it, we can bring it in to fruition if that's what we choose to do. We just can't sit on it, okay? We just can't sit on it so it can become real. Once again, tonight's talk tonight is about tips for Tuesday, from vision to reality, how to bring your ideas to life. Number one tip is write the vision. Don't let it escape you. Number two, take small actions toward that vision. What will it take to pull this together? Number three, execute on it. Execute. Don't let those small steps get away. Execute on it. What do I have to do next? And number four, which is a bonus, this is a bonus, celebrate. Celebrate the tangible results. So, woo! And that's why I'm singing. My dreams are now reality each and every time. Anyway, so I am so thankful. Those are my tips for Tuesday. I thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, look, I got my Snap and Go shirt on tonight, so I'm happy about that because over the weekend we filmed. I'm working on some commercial stuff, and just a lot of things that are around the Snap and Go guide, and I'm excited to bring it to market. And listen, so if you are going to be traveling, if you know somebody's going to be traveling, you going on a girls trip, a family trip, a solo trip, a, a guy's trip, any type of trip, listen, and you looking to have wonderful photos, in a different city, you're looking for content creators in a different city, this guide is definitely for you, and it will give you a step by step to get you a professional photographer, content creator in a different city, man. And I'm gonna tell you, on a budget as well, too. So you can go high, low, whatever it is you need to know. You can do it. Okay, you can do it. I've done it. I've done it in plenty. Matter of fact, I've done it in mostly. I make it a part of my itinerary. I actually make it a part of my itinerary. So if me and the family we doing all this kind of stuff, I'm gonna see when I'm gonna squeeze in something I'm going to do and meet up with some photographers, content creators in another city. So listen, so that is what I'm here to tell you tonight. So if you haven't had a chance to grab that guide, it is available right now on our website. $7, download it and get to planning for your next um, travel experience with some photographers and content creators and getting you some great pictures in the next city you visit. So I am your girl Elisha coming to you for another Tuesday night live tips for Tuesday. And as always, thank you for joining us tonight. And there's more to come. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.